Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Guti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly
Decent hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Eto.
Eto!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Martinez. Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it. Beckenbauer. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Guti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xabi Alonso was in no mood for any of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xabi Alonso, Costacurta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer, Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Costacurta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Xabi Alonso, and it's Messi. Xabi Alonso. Good read, needed to be. Raya gets it away. Still goalless.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played back in.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams spots it and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. Neymar. Mateus. And here's Eto. Oh, just skips past his man. And that is a little undercooked. Vieira makes the interception. Beckenbauer. Always onto this. Costacurta promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, there's the clearance.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's...
Rummenigge! Oh, nearly, nearly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Xabi Alonso. And it's Guti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri!
Pedri made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Rummenigge. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Messi. It's Xabi Alonso. Messi. Eto'o. And he's straight offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. And here's Eto'o. Neymar. Mateus. And that's been drilled in. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Eto'o. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary. Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that is a nice touch. Martinez. Out for a throw. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer. Costacurta. Beckenbauer. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Tries to get it clear. Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. Into the channel. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Check. Can he get it through? Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Oh, easy pickings there. Martinez. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Adams deals with that comfortably. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's come backwards here. He's through here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. And it's Owen. Scholes. It's Scholes! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. He's gone forward. That is good alertness. Pinches it off him. He's gone for goal! Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Up for a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Neymar. Just the goal kick. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Evair. Rummenigge. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Looks to clip it forward. Evair. Pedri. Maldini. And it's Neymar. It's Pedri. Costacurta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costacurta. Rummenigge. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The final 5 minutes. Messi! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And it's Owen. And he's intervened well there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And again! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Guti concedes a free kick for that. Back they go.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Maldini. To Thuram. Scholes. And here's Messi. He's found a way past. Has a go! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or over-hit it? Perfection.
That's that, the end. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. And already we're underway here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Decent hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball.
Shot a goal! Thuram is there to clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Messi. And it's Neymar. No luck with that dink over the top. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Hits one! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. He shapes to shoot. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tchouaméni. It's Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Khan, will they claim to that? And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. Beckenbauer. And a shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And they've got rid. Shifted upfield. Messi. And here's a chance. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that.
Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Owen.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Pedri. Now it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread out to the left.
Well, there's plenty to like about this.
Big chance! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position. Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri. Owen. He's had a shot. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Maldini. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, they can break here. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Messi.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that...
It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Always onto this. Xavi Alonso. That pass has been well intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's a sharp pass. Mosquera with the clearance. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes, that could spell trouble. And that's a real chance! Cruyff could move up a gear here. Luis Suarez. And he's in on goal. Tchouameni. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Messi. David Villa. And it's Messi. It's Belletti. Mateus. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking tidy in possession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it again. Cruyff. That is good strength. Out of play for a goal kick. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Cruyff plays it short. And that should get the job done. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Throw in. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Almost an hour gone. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mateus. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, now he's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
David Villa threads one in. Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Thuram. Owen. And that has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. He could be in here. He's got away. And the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Griezmann has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Griezmann. Luis Suarez. He can run onto that. And now the hit! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And that's the end. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Looking tidy in possession here. He's tried one! Maldini clears it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Luis Suarez. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Suarez. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
And it's Luis Suarez. He's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here! Oh, that was vital. Rodri. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's there to get it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Eto'o. Look at this. There's the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Chance for the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rodri. And they win it back again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Mohamed Salah. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cantona finds himself offside.
BG Pathum United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, what has happened here? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar. Chance. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Eto'o. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni. It's a sweet ball, that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. And they're quick to get it back. Xavi Simons. Bruno Fernandes. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fiddles it through. Camavinga, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Eto'o. Just eases him off the ball. Picked out Haaland! He scores! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Good steal. He just read it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Messi. Corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And the game has already resumed here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's Eto. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Eto. Xavi Simons. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. Camavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Back into the middle. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played out to the right.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
A mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo. Kluivert. Mbappe. Mbappe! Played towards the front line, and that is a little undercooked.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chouameni spots it and intercepts. And it's Beckham. Now it's Owen. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Kluivert. Out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Kluivert. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's got tall. The whistle has gone and it is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Luis Suarez. And here's Cruyff. Corner then. Flamengo with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. Eto'o.
There's a player below us, Peter, that
It's Neymar! Baresi can get it clear. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He has found the way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's tried one! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Lam. Del Piero. Still goalless. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that should get the job done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lam. Thuram. And Mateus. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got a side of goal! And it's Messi. Mateus. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now they can clear their lines. Chiellini. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, they could be caught. There's the hit! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Liverpool have it back and can go again.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior tries the cutback. Lahm stood up well to him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fiddles it through. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to dink it through. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aim forwards. De Arrascaeta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, played through for the wide man. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to clear it. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can get that clear. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good alertness. Kawasaki Frontale looking to pass their way through. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that's clever. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Great chance! He's scored! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neymar. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Hernandez getting this one clear. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Fabinho makes the interception. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kawasaki Frontale applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Looking tidy in possession here. Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Totti with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pavard. And now they can spring out of defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time and again they are repelled. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust.
Neymar! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Eto'o is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now that's well seen too. Pavard gets over and intercepts. Plays a delicate ball. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Back into the middle. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Totti. And it's Totti. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Shot a goal! He's scored! And they're back in front!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Liverpool making another change here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kawasaki Frontale can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Owen. Owen gets flagged offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pavard gets across to intercept that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. That's that, the end. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end...